Hi guys, just watched Arrow, episode 22. Absolutely fantastic. Some amazing plots coming together through the entire series. I know more about him being on the island, but sort of fitted in nicely in the modern day, quite like that. Damien Darhk's just superb, probably the best villain they've had in Arrow actually. You know, it really is. Like the Hive organisation, DC's equivalent to Hydra. The plot is something very super villainish, which quite like layers an underground Hive base where they're going to nuke the world and start again. And Damien Darhk, we'll get into him in a minute. Malcolm Merlyn, do like him. He's getting more devious and dodgy and sly and sneedy and slidey in every episode. Still keep thinking he's Captain Jack. Third season of Arrow, wasn't a big fan of it. We're almost ready to walk. It had its defining moments. This season, been up and down. Got into the last 5-6 episodes, just been a roll all the way down the line. Really liked it. And I've now got faith into seeing the next season now, which I'm really happy about after this episode. The Rubicon gonna nuke the world. It controls all the West nuclear arsenal. Some place gets nuked in the episode before, which really takes Arrow up to a total new level. I mean, this is true super villain territory, which I sort of do like. Damien Darhk becoming all powerful, and they get into the town where everybody wants a fresh start and new the world, and it gets destroyed. The psycho, I forgot his name, he's been running around for a couple of episodes, got all his face burnt, blames Damien Darhk's got issues with him. He turns up. I couldn't understand how he could hold his ground against Spartan, Speedy and Arrow. I mean, Oliver Queen should have just basically done him in a matter of seconds. I mean, you know, found that a bit silly. But we kept moving on. All Hive got destroyed, the whole organisation. Well, Hive's not destroyed, it'll be one arm of Hive. Hive will survive. And it ends up with Damien Darhk's installation. Like, there's a bit of a computer battle with Felicity and her dodgy dad from the past who just mysteriously turned up, and her mother. I mean, we didn't really have time for parent issues, you know what I mean? Didn't have time for that. I love Mr. Trick, he's hilarious. Looking forward to him evolving. Couldn't be bothered with it. It's these moments like that, you know, really just sort of annoy me. Do you know what I mean? I like Detective Lance. He's on the case. He's going to go back to drink. You can tell. Lost his daughter. There's a lot of feeling about losing Dinah. Do you know what I mean? I was surprised when they killed her off. That's what I mean. It's been quite a shocker, this series, with some major deaths. I mean, it's like The Flash with Henry. And then it all builds up. Damien Darhk loses his wife. It all gets destroyed, and he's gone all like psycho now. He wants to comes out with the classic words, "Let it all burn," you know, because he's lost his wife. What about misery you've been putting on people? And he turns up at Felicity's house with her dad and Mr. Trick there, and that's it. And I thought that was a superb ending. You know what I mean? After the save Star City, I mean, Star City's just been dented and damaged and completely, but not last few episodes been brilliant. You know, this series restored my faith in it. Just, I know it's meant to be developing and growing, you know, from the days of when he was just the Arrow and now he's Green Arrow, and he's meant to be, you know, fighting for the crusade and the cause, stand for something better. And I like a lot of that. That's why I like it. But I found first season had a lot of edge to it. It was just, I don't know, it was darker somehow. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. So anyway, Oliver realised there's a conclusion. Him and Darhk are coming, and that's where the tattoo with Constantine's going to kick in. There's something's connected with all this, and that's going to be next episode. That's what I think. It's done well as this series. Like I said, I'm going to walk after season 3. It really just got on my nerves. I thought Vinnie Jones's blockbuster were a bit ridiculous as well. You know, but this one really restored my faith. I hope they can take it up to the next level. They've really brought the villains into a true super villain sort of level, which I like. And I think the dude that plays Damon Dark is excellent. He's not really a major big player in the comic. He's like a villain, but he's not like this. Have really excelled and turned him into an amazing character. And the actor's name who plays it, he's really made it his own. You can tell he relishes enjoying it. I just hope we can get totally back on track. It'd be nice to see some other heroes turn up now. Yeah, do you know what I mean? But it's all been happening really big. I mean, poor old Flash with Zoom, and then Ollie and Oliver and Hazelot, you know, Nuclear Armageddon and Secret Installation Lairs. I mean, I love Secret Lairs. And in this it offered that, didn't it? It was very Bond-esque with the lair, you know, of the big town under the city, what nobody knew about, and then Damien Dark's lair where he was going to fire all the nukes and the rest of it. It's sort of like that. And I like the Hive organisation. I hope they haven't been destroyed. I don't think they will have it, just one side of it. It'll survive like Hydra did. And that's it really. Malcolm Merlin, I think obviously he's going to be around for a while. I do like his character. Even though he's a bit snidey and sleazy, this obsession with his daughter, always trying to prove a point, but in some weird, screwed up way, I think he thinks he's doing the right thing. That'll be obviously something he's going to build into something bigger with him down the line. Diggle killing his own brother, that were a shocker, but they just erased his wife and kids, didn't they? Do you remember in first season? That's it there. I mean, surely he's going to have to explain to them. You know, I know why he did it. I think he did the right thing, didn't he, really? You know, because he said, well, I'll get your family, and it sort of went from there. But yeah, so where's it going to go? So obviously we'll have to wait for the next episode. And then I can make predictions for the next series. I've got a few ideas. But yeah, thank you, writers of Arrow. I think Stephen Amell's awesome as Arrow, but I just think the writing, like I know I've said it twice, has just been some of the stories been let down. I'm getting a bit fed up of him and Felicity's relationship. I think, you know, let's move him into something new now. You know, I mean, he's been to bed with all of them, hasn't he? I mean, yeah, you know, super. I mean, there ain't one he hasn't, you know, been with. I hope Katie Lotter's White Canary makes a return. Really do like her. She's great. And take up the mantle of her sister. You know, Thea's great. It'd be nice to see her come into more of a Speedy, you know, get really into it and become much bigger and grow, you know, as a character. But we're getting there. And I hope 5th season's the one that really tops it, you know, the next season. I really do. So anyway, I've stuck with this from season 1. I know I've moaned and whinged about it. The Island, yeah, I know I've gone on about it in all these episodes, but I won't go on about it anymore. So I'll leave all that until it plays out. Right guys, thanks for watching my review of this episode. I've just seen it and I'm going on my feelings of how I felt about it. So please share and subscribe. See you on the next episode. Have a great evening guys.